All right, Shalom. We want to start by saying, call law Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi Bahasham Yahawashi. Double honors to the Apostle of Israel, aka Apostle Great Millstone, and peace and love to all the Akim. Continue to preach the truth and all truth and sincerity. All right, real quick, couple things, three things off the top of the dome I could think of. One, obviously you see what's going on with America and Canada with the tariffs. Trump, I think it was yesterday, Tuesday, I think was the day that they started the tariffs on Canada and Mexico, and I want to say maybe even China. And right after that, and right after those tariffs were enacted, you had a premier from Ontario, Canada, and other businesses and whatnot. They were basically they struck back basically, and they said basically one of the threats was we're going to cut off energy to America, and I think alcohol company, I believe it's LCBO, I believe it is. They just cut off all. They had a little whatever business thing they had going on with America. They severed those ties, and they said that that company actually sold. I want to say they said over $1 billion of merchandise or whatever. And I know the company is LCBO, I think. And I know one of the things that they make is you familiar with Molson beer and Cutwaters, the margarita joints, the little can joints. I know me and Ogden, we have fucked with it a couple times. You know what I'm saying? They're okay. But all in all, that's going to show how the Lord is cutting off America. And basically how Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is making good on his promise. Because he said what? Esau, but mainly, especially, America, which is the daughter of Babylon, Babylon the Great, is going to be desolate and bare. What's going to make them desolate and bare, aside from the nuclear fire that's coming here? But before that happens, he's going to break this place down to the white meat, man. And it's only going to get worse. You had that thing with the terrorists. You had I believe it was at Nebraska. You had the cattle farmers, which is like animals like cows and so on and so forth. Cattle farmers they said they had 70% of illegal immigrants that worked for them, and they stopped coming to work, because they were scared, maybe get raided, or they were scared of such and such. This is all real time. And they basically said that in a few months, in 2 quarters, I believe she said 6 months, because a woman, she talked about her and her husband are cattle farmers, but she was talking about all the cattle farmers that was in Nebraska. They were saying that in 6 months, that Nebraska's they're gonna go out of business. And that's something light. Remember, that's just one small portion of the country and people. Remember, the Lord said this whole land should be utterly wasted. This whole land. So it's not going to just be Nebraska and certain select areas. It's going to be, this whole place is going to get nuked. This whole place is going to be destroyed. But before this place is destroyed, it's going to be certain pockets in certain areas that are going to be affected more than others, and especially where so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are. Jake. But it's gonna trickle down to everyone. It's gonna trickle down to everyone. All the nations that's here in America. And as soon as all these other nations, they're gonna start departing more and more, these heathens, then it's gonna be who? Just Jacob and Esau here. It was 3 things. It was the tariffs, the cattle herders, and damn, what else was it? It was 3 things I had on my mind. Was that the 3? Was it the liquor? Because the whole thing with Canada, and I believe China, they're going to be tariffing like 20%. Oh, and also, too, in the very state I'm in, New Jersey, they saying that they're bringing out bringing out the real ID as well. Right here in the state I'm in, for the real IDs for certain ID, so you need to fly. So, like, you see how the Lord the Lord is working. And the Lord is working, and remember, the Lord said these are the beginning of sorrows. So what I wanted to bring out, what I was reading yesterday, is Ezekiel the 35th chapter, because when you go into Ezekiel the 35th chapter, it says Mount Seir, but what is the main piece of Mount Seir's kingdom? What is the main piece, major puzzle part of Esau's kingdom? America, the Babylon the Great, because the Lord has specific judgment to this place alone, because you have Edomites in other parts of the world that's ruling, but in America, Babylon the Great, the daughter of Babylon, this place is going to be completely, utterly destroyed. All right? And you see that with what's happening right now, and it's only going to get worse. You have people that voted for Trump. They said these people that voted for Trump talk about, yeah, we knew this was going to happen, but we voted for the very thing. We voted for the thing. We voted for our very own demise. I think I put the video on my YouTube. That's what the Edomites said. We voted for our own demise. And you know what? That's Psalm 64 and 8, Psalms 141 and 10. Where that tongue shall speak against them, man. Here it is. You voted for this man. You voted for him thinking he's going to make America great again and this is going to be all peachy for you. But here it is. He's still just doing the bidding of the same elites that Biden was doing the bidding for. Ain't nothing changed. So here we go in the book of Ezekiel, chapter 35, and I'm starting at the top, and I'm going to go through the whole chapter. It's 15 verses. So in the King James, the caption reads, it says, prophecy against Mount Seir. And in the NLT, it says, a message for Edom. But who is Edom, though? One would ask, who is Edom when it talks about it in the scriptures? Because not like Bibi and them small had said, it's not the Palestinians. That's Ishmael. They're heathen too, and they're gonna be Yahawashi gonna get them too, but they're not Edomites. Okay, the Lord has a specific message for Edom. You know what? I'm gonna read the NLT. This is Ezekiel 35. Now, obviously, the King James is good as well, but I'm gonna read the NLT. So this is the book of Ezekiel in the NLT, chapter 35, and I'm gonna start at the top, and it reads, again, a message came to me from the Lord. Verse 2, Son of man, turn and face Mount Seir and prophesy against its people. Who is its people? Edomites. Who are the Edomites on the earth today? Who represents the nation of Esau? So-called Caucasians, man. So-called white people. Europeans. The people at the top. The people that call the shots. Those people that call the shots. Those elites. Those central banking families. Those are Edomites. The royal family, all that. Those are Edomites. The American government and now the Trump, Biden, Elon Musk, J.D. Vance, they're all Edomites. So the Lord said, Son of man, turn and face Mount Seir and prophesy against his people. Because what? The Lord said what? Its people is Esau. Now, in the land of Mount Seir, it's not talking about the Mount Seir. It's talking about its people. It's spiritual. It's symbolic. Just like when it talks about Israel as a people before a place. Oops, went dark. It says, verse 3, give them this message from the sovereign Lord. I am your enemy. Now here it is. You got the Christian churches. You got these churches talking about, oh, the Lord loves everyone. Oh, the Lord is going to come and save everyone. Nah. Because it says, give them this message. Who is this? The message of who? Mount Seir and its people, which are the Edomites. It says, give them this message from the sovereign Lord. I'm your enemy, O Mount Seir, and I will raise my fist against you to destroy you completely. Destroy you completely. That's extermination. So when you see Esau, when you see the so-called white man walking around the earth right now, that's an endangered species. He said, I will destroy you completely. Verse 4, I will diminish your cities and make you desolate. Then you would know that I am the Lord. So what major city is of Mount Seir? America. The daughter of Babylon, because the Lord said the daughter of Babylon shall be utterly wasted and destroyed. And this land will never be inhabited again. The other parts of the world, the eastern side of the world, that's going to be inhabited again. But this side, this western hemisphere, if you will, this is going to be completely destroyed. It says, verse 5 of Ezekiel chapter 35, this is NLT, it says, your eternal hatred for the people of Israel. Who is the people of Israel? So, if you have, that's why Bibi and them small had said that, oh, the Palestinians and whatnot, those are the Edomites. Those are the Amalekites. No. Because then you got to think about it like this. Everybody hates you right now. Everybody hates you right now. So is everyone Edomites and you're the Israelites? But here it is, the so-called J-ish people, them small hats, they're so-called white people. So if they took off their cultural whatever of, that shit, they would be so-called white people. Just regular so-called white people. So there has to be a difference, because the Lord said, I made a difference between the Egyptian and the Hebrews. But Esau, they look different than all the people on the earth. Oops. It says, so it's Ezekiel 35:5. It says, your eternal hatred for the people of Israel, that perpetual hatred. It says, people of Israel led you to butcher them when they were helpless, when I had already punished them for all their sins. That's what Esau did to us over here. And his whole rulership. His whole rulership, his whole thing was oppressing Israelites, oppressing Jake. But the Lord said, what? He going to visit you for it. And he said he's going to destroy you completely. All right? Verse 6, it says, as surely as I live, says the sovereign Lord. So Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Hold up, let's see how long the Lord lives. What's that? This is how long the Lord lives. This is the book of quick precept. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32, verse 40, and it says, for I lift up my hand to heaven and say, I live forever. So, we know that Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi lives forever because he is infinite, right? So he says, in verse 6 of Ezekiel chapter 35 in the NLT, it says, as surely as I live, says the sovereign Lord, since you know no distaste for blood, because Esau, what? Is a murderer. Esau is the most violent nation on the earth. I mean, look what he's doing now. All his war shit is all involved in who? Esau. And Esau is involved in all the wars that involve the heathens. Esau is around there somewhere in some part of war and battle. So he says, as surely as I live, says the sovereign Lord, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, since you show no distaste for blood, I will give you a bloodbath of your own. Your turn has come. The Lord said, your turn has come, Esau. So no matter how many Jakes the Lord allows you to kill and whatnot, the Lord said your time has come, and you can't get around it. You can't stop it. You're not gonna weasel your way out of this. The Lord said your time has come, and your kingdom, part of your kingdom being the major part of your kingdom being America, the Lord said He's gonna destroy this place utterly. So what do you think is going to happen to all the other parts where Esau's at? You think that, oh, the Lord's going to destroy America and let Putin rock? Or let BB rock? Or let all these other Edomites, Macron, France, Italy, Poland, you think the Lord going to just let them rock and destroy America? No. The Lord said, He said the message to Edom. That's the EU, NATO countries, America. All those countries, the Lord said, this is a message for y'all. All right? He said, your turn has come in verse 6. Now, continuing on in verse 7, it says, I will make Mount Seir utterly desolate, killing off all who try to escape and any who return. They're going to run from the Lord. They're going to try to escape. They're going to try to escape judgment. When they go into the bunkers, when they go into underground, I'm talking about starting with you elites. Because a lot, you Edomites that's like, don't got shit, a pot to piss in really, you're not going to be able to go underground. You're not going to be able to go up into space. Why do you think Elon Musk and all these devils, they're trying to find a way to get up in outer space to leave the earth? Because the Lord said what? The judgment's coming to earth. The Lord said to visit the earth which he have made. Judgment's coming to the earth, to the nation of Esau, the nation of Edom, and the rest of you nations, and 2/3 of our people. But this is a message to Edom. So continuing on, it says, Ezekiel 35:8, it says, I will fill your mountains with the dead. Your hills, your valleys, and your ravens will be filled with people slaughtered by the sword. Now, what is that modern day sword that's coming to America and coming to Esau? Of course, Yahawah, but what? Those missiles, those nuclear daggers, if you will, those arrows. The Lord said He's sending that to America. And after that, all is said and done, after this place is destroyed, and all this other, all the nation are put in captive, what the Lord said He's going what? That's when He's going to get to the killing. He's going to get to unaliving Esau, Edom. He's going to get to judging you. Your time has come. He said, Lord, the time the Lord, the year of His redeemed has come, which means what? Your time has come to be judged. So the same thing you did to the children of Israel, the Lord said, you're going to be recompensed double. And you can't get around it. No matter how much you try to be nice, no matter you try to, donate this, how much you see Trump fucking had that little brain, that 13-year-old Jake they said he had brain cancer. They said, oh, you're going to be an honorary Secret Service or honorary FBI, whatever the fuck he said. Lord don't give a fuck about that shit, and neither do we. And from the looks of his father, he looked like he was a Muslim. But whatever that. So that shit don't matter. You could seek to please the poor all you want. The Lord said, what? Your time has come already. A little too late, buddy. And this is already from the beginning. This is prophecy. This is from the time of Genesis. All right, but continuing on. This is Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 9 in the NLT. It says, I will make you desolate forever. Your cities will never be rebuilt. Then you will know that I am the Lord. It said your cities will never be rebuilt. So once this, you see how this place is being destroyed from within right now, and then the missiles going to come? This place ain't going to be rebuilt. And Esau, you'll never have a kingdom again. Lamentation, the 4th chapter. He said, the punishment of your iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. But the cup shall pass through to you, O daughter of Edom, roughly paraphrasing. And we're seeing right now the Lord do work. See how he's destroying America? See how he has this place just getting worse and worse, waxing worse and worse? Sit down in the dust, O daughter of Babylon. There is no throne. That's why right now what Trump is doing, he's puffing himself up. The pride. In your pride I shall bring thee down. And he's doing it real quick, because look what happened in Nebraska. You had those people, those cattle farmers, cattle people. And the chick said, yeah, we voted for Trump and everything. We stood behind, we supported Trump. And now look what's happening. The very thing that you wanted, the very thing that you was pushing to happen is now destroying you. She said we voted for our own demise. That's what the Edomites said. Because her 70% of illegal work, undocumented illegal immigrants, stopped coming to work. So he said, Ezekiel 35 and 9, it says, I will make you desolate forever. Your cities will never be rebuilt. Then you will know that I am the Lord. Then you're going to know Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, because you're going to see Yahawashi destroying you. You see Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi destroying you right now, but soon enough you're going to see Yahawashi with your own 2 eyes. Every single person, but especially you Edomites, because this is a message to solely Edom. This is Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 10. It says, for you said the lands of Israel and Judah will be ours. Who's over there right now? Esau. That goes to show that those are the Edomites over there. Because in the time when the Lord said he was going to deliver Jacob, who was going to be ruling? The second time around, Esau. For Esau the end of the world, Jacob's the beginning of it that followeth. So right now, you see the Lord breaking down Esau's kingdom because he's about to destroy it. He hit it with the body shots, body shots, body shots, body shots, body shots, kidney shots, rib shots. Hey, little kick to the leg, kick to the knee, kick to the shin, all that. It says, we will take possession of them. What do we care that the Lord is there? What? Look, this is what Esau said when he did in America, in Rome and Greece, so on and so forth. I'm going to read that again. Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 10 of the NLT. It says, and this is a message to Edom. For you said, the lands of Israel and Judah will be ours. We will take possession of them. What do we care that the Lord is there? Could you imagine? You saying that to the sovereign Lord. Yeah, you said that to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, and he think that these devils gonna rule forever? No nation rule forever. No nation ever. The only nation that's gonna rule forever is gonna be when Yahawah's kingdom comes. The first Adam, the second Adam, when he comes back and get what's rightfully his, which is the earth. This shit is done. This shit is fried. This shit is cooked. You're done. You've been blessed already. Now your blessing is being revoked. Esau, you elites. It's over. You could do with that. You could do with that will. All what you're doing is in the will of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi anyway, and that's what you don't get. But anyway, continuing on, verse 11 of Ezekiel chapter 35 in the NLT, it says, therefore, as surely as I live, says the sovereign Lord. He says that again. I will pay back your angry deeds with my own. I will punish you for all your acts of anger, envy, and hatred. And I will make myself known to Israel by what I do to you. What I do to you. This is a message to Edom. Canada, those are Edomites. America are Edomites. Australia are Edomites. Russia, Europe, all Poland, all that, Sweden, Switzerland, all that. You're all Edomites. And that's why the EU and NATO's in disarray. Because the Lord said what? Saints how divided, how shall it stand? And it's only going to get worse and worse for y'all. It don't matter what you do. No matter what you cry. Though he sought it carefully with tears, he found no place for repentance. And now that you're at your end, now you want to be all nice. You see, got Trump putting you're going to make you an honorary Secret Service member. And then you had the so-called Democrats who so-called the minority's been rocking with for all these years. They didn't even clap for him. But it don't matter. It don't matter because y'all all done. Republicans, Democrats, it's all done for y'all. It's all a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a Reynolds curtain call. All right. Continuing on, what's that? I'm gonna read that again in verse 11. It says, Therefore, as surely as I live, says the sovereign Lord, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, I will pay back your angry deeds with my own. I will punish you for all your acts of anger, envy, and hatred towards who though? The Israelites. And hatred. And I will make myself known to Israel, to the children of Israel, Jacob, starting with the elect, by what I do to you. Look what the Lord is doing to Esau, Edom now. Look what he's doing to America. Look what he's doing to the EU. Look what he's doing to the NATO, all-out war. Russia, Ukraine, look what he's doing to Ukraine. Those are Edomites. Great slaughters. All right, continuing on. Verse 12, and it says, Then you will know that I, the Lord, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, have heard every contemptuous word you spoke against the mountains of Israel. For you said they are desolate. They have been given to us as food to eat. That's twofold, the land and the people. That's why they feel they could do whatever they want to Jake. They feel they could just kill us. They feel they could just beat us, torture us, do whatever. They feel they could just do whatever they want. Because the script is prophecy. But as he's coming to his end, his cruel wrath is going to get worse. It's going to go back to how it was when he had that leap, when he had that. But at the end of the day, the Lord said he's going to stop him in his tracks, this go around. All right? And it says, verse 13 of Ezekiel chapter 35 in NOT, it says, And saying that you boasted proudly against me, and I have heard it all. The Lord said he heard it all. He knows about the crocodile, the alligator bait, the lynchings, the whoopings, the kidnappings, the experimenting. The Lord knows about it. He said he knows it all. He heard it all. He's heard and seen it all. He sees it all. Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi said his eyes are upon all the inhabitants of the earth, especially the wicked. He's been watching you. He's watching you. Right now, as you watch, you think you'll be able to see everybody, you can watch everybody and track everybody. The Lord is tracking you devils. From the least of you to the greatest of you. To the fucking rednecks in them trailer parks, to the fucking elites over there in fucking whatever the fuck they at in UK and wherever they at in the earth. You super rich. You central banking family. Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is watching you as we speak. March 4th? No, March 5th, Wednesday, 2025. Lord is watching y'all niggas. And he got your number. And you're not going to be able to exceed that line, the limit that the Lord has crossed for your rulership. This is Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 14 in the NLT. It says, This is what the sovereign Lord says. The whole world will rejoice when I make you desolate. Everybody's going to be rejoiceful. Matter of fact, hold up, let's get it. Proverbs 29:2, I think that is. Proverbs 29:2, it says, When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. The people mourn. So it says what? Everyone's going to rejoice at your desolation. Hold up. Let's see what that is. And in the King James, it says, Thus saith the Lord, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, When the whole earth rejoiceth, I will make thee desolate. And in NLT, it says, This is what the sovereign Lord says. The whole world will rejoice when I make you desolate. Why don't they bring that out in the churches? Why don't they talk about Esau? The Lord said the whole earth will rejoice when I make you desolate. And that's what he's doing right now. Look what he's doing to America. America is the prime real estate of Mount Seir. And the Lord is making this place desolate every day. More and more every day. Businesses closing down. The Lord got these devils firing everybody. It's a wrap. Okay, continuing on. This is Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 15, and it says, "You rejoice at the desolation of Israel's territory. Now I will rejoice at yours. You will be wiped out, you people of Mount Seir and all who live in Edom. Then you will know that I am the Lord when you getting wiped out." That's the future. That's what's coming to you devils. When whoever is an Edomite that's a scattered seed of Esau that might look like another nation, that might look like Israelites, you tares. The Lord already knows. They already knows who's who. And he about to come back and destroy you. He said he's gonna wipe you out. And he said the whole earth is gonna rejoice. The whole earth is gonna rejoice at the fall of the so-called white man, who is who? The nation of Esau, the nation of Edomites. The Lord is gonna rejoice. Just how everybody is happy about what they're doing to America. But that's going to happen to all you Edomites. He said all that live in Edom. So all you Edomites and its people. The Lord said all of Mount Seir and its people. Yeah, you got them over there in Mount Seir, the land, but what about over here in America? It's still the same people. That's why he said Mount Seir and the people. Hey, man, don't shoot the messenger. And that's what's about to go down. So stay tuned. Look at what's going on. This is only going to get worse and worse and worse until the missiles come to America and they're going to burn this shit up. So, with that, Lord willing, this is edifying. I'm going to give all praises to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi Bahasham Kakadash. Double honors to the Apostles of Israel, aka the Apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and love to all the Akim. Continue to preach the truth in all true sincerity. Shalom.